where that is. Pokemon encountered on the Dream World website. And okay, and there's one down here somehow. Pokemon, repeat myself because of anything encountered in the Dream World would get its hidden ability. And certain legendaries also accounted for this, which means a bunch of
hands all that you can basically have them be the same. So
it has to be that guy.
Okay, so that does confirm that it's him.
But I don't get how to make him warm.
It's something in this area.
Usually, for people like this, it would be you would approach in a special costume, and the guy would be, "Oh, thanks, buddy," or you have to bring him fire or something.
It's him right there.
Because I'm running around in this place. So the one guy, it's just...
No, the one guy's just freezing to death.
So...
Okay, so we're now going to spite this area by staying
Ho-Oh and Lugia without using a power saves to edit them. They need their hidden abilities. Do it.
The Dream Radar game is still on the eShop, right?
Here's the thing about the Dream Radar and the amount of... Well, there's another way you can do what I just asked, but that's stupid and convoluted anyway. Also, I need to find... There's apparently a spot you can jump into? Yeah. It's up here. You just run the thing and jump. And that's that one. Now, there's a way to do this slightly easier, but this is still absurd, but it kind of proves me right. So, now, I think this works, which is a nice way to do this, but the RNG for what I just asked you to do would still be stupid anyway. I will counter your Dream Radar point in a minute, because I had an answer for that as well.
I can't even remember if it's still there. I think it is.
So, Gold, Silver, and Crystal... When the Pokemon from Gold, Silver, and Crystal are sent into the Pokebank, which means you need to pay for the Pokebank to do this, they do get their hidden abilities.
This also means you need to pay for the Gold, Silver, or Crystal on
and
3DS.
Oh, I needed that guy, damn it.
No, granted, like, you know, those two...
No, but that also means, and there's another point to this, when they are sent to the Pokebank, they are sent with random... Because Gold, Silver, and Crystal did not use standard EVs and IVs, and Natures didn't exist. You get a random Nature and a random set of IVs, but you do get the hidden ability.
What happened when someone tried to put Missing No in Pokemon Bank?
You just can't.
Oh.
So, anyway, get a hidden ability... Ho-Oh and Lugia if you blow that block, there's a challenge. We just didn't ever move this block.
Well, of course, you have to get this guy over to it.
I thought I moved it, but I didn't. So, that's... Oh, this is gonna be fun. And it will give me time to ramble. So,
I see what you have to do.
You need the... Using that guy, you need to move, but the pieces are going to lock into place, and you have to be really weird, but anyway, you get a random, nature and a random set of IVs. There was an add-on that is that I don't even know if it still exists.
I think it does. I think they never took that, like, because the 3DS, push it up and then
I'm
forward.
doing the thing, Tarzan.
I think, the Dream Radar, because of Pokemon Bank and stuff, is still there.
There's an add-on for Generation 5 that gives you a hidden ability, Ho-Oh or Lugia, in Generation 5 for basically free, but you need a copy of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and that only works once.
It does?
Yes.
So you can get all the hidden ability Musharna you want, but Ho-Oh, no bitch.
That only works once.
I believe you can also get Dialga, Palkia, and
Giratina with their hidden abilities.
out of that.
You can, but again, it only works once. You can only use one Ho-Oh or Lugia, and it will detect the cartridge used. I believe you can use as many Ho-Oh and Lugias as long as you have Heart Gold and Soul Silver duplicates. So, if you want to go that route, without cheating, you need to get a Heart Gold and Soul Silver or constantly reset the Poke Radar, because I believe that also works, which means constantly deleting it every time you want your shot at those hidden abilities. Or get the Ho-Oh and Lugia in Gold, Silver, or Crystal, which, if you play all three, then you can get a Ho-Oh and Lugia in every one of those. And then you have to constantly trade them up and hope you get the correct nature.
Ho-Oh and Lugia they never had an event that was their hidden ability, so you can't find any of those event cards and just
Nope. Nope. Tell me, how are you doing that legit? You're gonna be a big, like, all you people who are like, do it legit? You say do it legit? Do what I just asked you. Do it legit. Go on. Doesn't sound so fun, does it? Doesn't sound like something someone would want to do.
Does the Dream Radar at least guarantee, like, perfect stats?
No! Well, maybe.
I have to go look that up.
Ignore, asterisk, ignore me. I never looked into that, because at the time it was conflicting reports.
So, to be fair, it might guarantee at least 2 or 3 perfect stats, but you still have the whole nature thing.
Now we have the abstract art, and this, which means I need to leave anyway. Cool. Those hidden abilities are what, if you want to make a true competitive set, those hidden abilities are required. And I use that as a good example. And now to ramble a few other points on this whole power saves fiasco. The one guy had the point that a lot of people do where it's like, what's more satisfying, getting it instantly or putting in the work and knowing that you made something great? I've put in the work, and a lot of people who think I didn't, I have 999 hours and 59 minutes on my Pokemon X copy. So for anyone who's like, you're being lazy, I've put in the work. On normal Pokemon, I can control. A legendary literally means it is either perfect or you are resetting. And that means you have one of two kind of ideologies, and I think it's that tree, so that's gonna fucking suck. So anyway, competitive legendaries, which are easier now, and I have a, I was gonna bridge a couple of controversial points about, like, to me, competitive legendaries, which was mainly what I wanted, because legendaries need to be perfect, or else they're not perfect and they're not usable. To get a perfect legendary, legendaries, you only get one legendary a game. Generally, unless it is something weird and I'm not counting event statistics in this, because that's kind of, an event is kind of an outlier. If it's not this tree stump, I'm gonna be pissed. Ah, damn it! It's one of the damn stumps out here.
Was the Dream Radar compatible with the original Black and White, or was that online?
That I don't remember.
The weird thing about it, it's a 3DS app, but it was like, it was for Black and White, and I think Black and White 2. Wonder if Chunga will cover that when he gets, you know, really far.
Oh, it was actually this moon spot. Never mind. I went way out of my way. I'm just dumb. So, those F's were pointless. So now, I need to stop my point for a second. Look at, a art... No, not an art guide. A, warp point guide of the paintings, and then I can check, and we can warp, and I can get the one thing. I can try to finish my short point, maybe ramble next time we record, and I'll probably be stopping soon. The building looked like the souvenir shop, so I guess it's further in. Fucking hell, I'm probably gonna... Actually, I think it's up there, now that I think about it.
Bowser's Weeb Kingdom.
I think it's up here, actually. There's a 6 heart up here, which leads to a glitch. That's a fun glitch, but I'm just more concerned about the art. Oh, what's up here? My game matches with their guy, thankfully.
I'm honestly, because we seeming to keep ending up with that, it seems like that, oh, the paintings are random is bullshit.
No, other people have confirmed that. Limitedly available legendaries. Getting them competitively viable, especially ones that require hidden abilities like Ho-Oh and Lugia, you are basically...
Oh. Technically, the little thing with the Polygon is anything can technically be viable if you do it right. The better thing would be if you want to run their most... The common
enough sets that are deemed worth
technically, like, you could, you know, with Ho-Oh, just make it adamant, attack and speed, throw a choice band on it, and call it a day.
It still does that, and it still runs Regenerator.
Well, that's because, you know, Brave Bird and all that, because that goes into, that's why I don't like Ho-Oh.
Before stopping, there is one quick thing I could do.
What?
I have to play a tiny bit into the kingdom. There's a, I'll kind of go the long way. Let me go up and around. There was a easy to do bonus that I saw someone get in a video, so I thought, what the hell? So we'll just go up and around. It's over there. It's like, I just crossed this. I just cross up here. It's right down here.
Yeah, because that's the thing with Polygon. Why the fuck did you come back in here?
You mean back in here?
Oh wait, because I got this room can...
It's a very, similar, it's the easier version of that other room we had already played. See?
So this is just getting...
It's that moon back there, getting those moons, and then we can stop.
Oh.
And I can ramble an extra minute. Getting a Pokemon that you can do other shit and be viable that is true. So, the better...
You mean just, like, look at what Pimp has done. The better thing would be if you want certain sets. Because, like, you know, was that hidden ability thing, Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina, all of their hidden abilities are telepathy, which means if you want double battle shit, like, if you want to use them in a double battles format, you have to use, You have to use the one method to get them. If you want to use them for singles...
Whew. They run their standard ability, and it just kind of irks me when... And Sean had jumped in on the conversation a little bit, going that competitive Pokemon is literally just a time sink, and for someone like him that works, getting a lot of these sets legitimately would require, unless you had god tier luck, hours of resetting.
And then you wonder, or trade a young goose away and get a shiny 6 perfect stat telepathy Dialga with the PP on all of its moves maxed out.
I'm about to end this, but we're up here. Let's see if this is the thing. Ah,
I don't understand. Oh, the blocks fall.
oh, be inconvenient. Okay, I do need to stop, but Pokemon competitively is. Oh, let's see if we got his music. It's right here, and then I can finish mine. Oh wait, I guess we already did.
Yeah, we already did.
Cool. Never mind then. So I'll probably stop here in a second, so I can quit. Competitive Pokemon is at the end of the day. Oh, good. And get this guy, and then we can.
You know, just imagine the way that they are traveling to other worlds. This taxi is going through the gummy ship sections in Kingdom Hearts.
I don't remember what the spot the difference was.
There was this huge wide shot, so...
It's one guy. There's one guy who was out of place, but we do need to stop. Oh, fucking hat again, really?
Huh?
If you see a cat person complaining, someone in a kingdom is... I think we already got him. Yep. Someone in a... You know, I think I just remembered. I think it's by this guy?
We can go look later, or you can just look up the guy. We need to stop.
I know. I will at least finish half my point. The competitive Pokemon, if you're breeding Pokemon, which is easier now than ever, you get a good bit of Pokemon that are... You're able to control a lot when it comes to breeding. And I've done legit breeding because I can control it and it lets me get what I need pretty easily. When it comes to legendaries, which the reason I was talking about legendaries... Oh, you can climb those? Interesting. Oh, let me see what this guy says. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna make this point and stop then. So, when it comes to competitive legendaries... Oh, there's gambling here too. But
yay, gambling!
I will stop though. Oh, mechanic. We're right near a shop, and he said mechanic. I'm just curious, and then we can... To get something like the Ho or Lugia or some other shit legitimately would literally mean I would have to... If I wanted to get it legitimately, I would have to play through Gold, Silver, and Crystal a lot to constantly catch and constantly save. Now, some people, and well, I've got a minute, and I could expect someone to say, "Oh, the flame's gone out." Oh, that's good. I could expect someone. I can ramble more about. That's how we. A mechanic. Stuck in a loop due to. Now sensing. It adds up. I didn't even help! He came to the conclusion that the terrible stew made him sick.
How does a robot even get sick? God damn it, Dr. Wily.
How did... Okay, I do need to stop now. So... Now, I could expect someone, and this can be a good talking point for next time. Where did that rabbit go? Well, let's just get the rabbit and then stop. I could expect someone to say, "Oh, but oh, we already got that rabbit." Funny. Glad I didn't waste too much time on that. I'll walk back to the ship and talk. Now, obviously, with the introduction of bottle caps, I could expect someone to go, "But with bottle caps, you wouldn't need the stats to be perfect. You would just need, the stats could be whatever they were, and as long as you got a bottle cap, you could then just get the perfect Pokemon, and you would just need to reset for the nature, which would happen quicker than trying to reset for the nature and to get all the perfect stats." And that can be a good point. I'm gonna pause, finish my thought. Here's just a quick point, and then we do need to go. But so this is just a quick point about bottle caps. Bottle caps, you have silver ones at level 100. That makes one IV the equivalent of what the stat would be if it was perfect. Gold make all your stats perfect. Bottle caps are obnoxiously rare. And without months of grinding, or again, really good RNG, getting enough bottle caps to maintain a constant team isn't super easy. And it just goes back to a competitive Pokemon being a time sink. I can ramble more about bottle caps later. Bottle caps, if they were more available, then I would say, okay, at least you could get the nature, and it would be, a done deal. And a lot of people thought bottle caps would be like that, but then when they were kind of uncommon and, stupid rare and hard to come by, a lot of people were like, what's the point here? Editing legendaries to avoid months of random grinding and just hoping the RNG gives me what I want. That, I honestly, and I will ramble about this more later because I'm about to end this part, I don't feel it's that unreasonable when you break down the hoops you need to go through for all of this crap. I don't believe Hidden Ability Mewtwo has been available since the Dream World website died, so
There may have been a Japan-only event.
If I want a Hidden Ability Mewtwo, I need to cheat!
Or just get a card that distributed that Japanese-only event.
If that was... We do need to end this and not ramble, so I'm about to call it quits, but it's like, I don't think it's that unreasonable to just not... Why should I want to spend months grinding RNG in the vain hopes that I get the Lugia from Crystal when it transfers up to be at the very least bold? That means I have to play through Crystal every time I want a Lugia, or gold or silver. Every time I want a Lugia, I gotta play through the game.
Okay.
And so, kind of my closing thoughts. Do you really, for the sake of being fair, do you want to play through a goddamn full Pokemon game up to that legendary?
Back in ye olden days, people would. People would do that. People would literally get save files up to where the legendary is to do shit like that, and just keep catching it until they get what they want out of it.
At least if I could soft reset, I could at least spend hours on it to even figure out what the fuck that Lugia. Okay, we really do need to end this, but remember, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you don't have a Nature or Ivies to even figure out what they gen as. You need to catch it, put it in the Pokemon Bank, and put it in a modern game. Then you would have to constantly reset. That's not... I mean, who does that? Fucking power saves.
Just in the damn thing.
I know. So, yeah, my true closing thoughts here. It's a huge time sink for very specific things that are either long gone or require literal months of RNG unless I get incredibly lucky. There is really no reason to do it unless you just want to say you did it honestly. And most people who would ever attempt such a thing would go crazy because of all the shit you'd have to constantly do and constantly reset. And when you just want to play some Pokemon rounds and you want to fight some people, especially if you work, as so many people do, you literally couldn't compete unless you could just instantly gen shit or edit stuff you've already caught or events that were given to you. And making stuff you've already worked for viable when it wouldn't be viable otherwise without a lot of resets, in the grand scheme of things, isn't that unreasonable. Because you literally can't. I am about to end this, though I have kind of rambled, and I will probably continue some of these points into... Sorry about just this Pokemon ramble. It just kind of bothers me that people get in such a huff that it's illegitimate, that you should be ashamed. I'm sorry I didn't spend 3 months RNG grinding so I could say that I never cheated for that hidden ability Lugia. How dare I not beat an entire game every time I want one shot at that? Oh, Abby. Anyway, I'm ending this crazy shit show here. Hope you guys enjoyed this set of Super Mario Odyssey videos. A lot of this is going to be cut, but you know, it happens. Really about to sneeze. Might sneeze off camera, or if I sneeze, I am doing another outro. Oh, it passed. Okay, see you guys next time. Okay, guys, I have a very simple question of the day. If you played this game and decided to get the Power Moon, I'm Not Cold, did you get stumped like I did, or did you easily figure that one out? I thought I would ask because, in my opinion, that Power Moon was vague and stupid. It wasn't really hard, I just don't think the hint for it was clear enough, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. As always, I need to be a shell for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.